All right. Thanks for joining what I'm going to start calling our amateur seminar sessions. Masterclass is the real MC, but here we are. You're going to want to get a second opinion. I forgot to introduce what we're talking about. Montage. Editing montage. And what it does and how it works. The epitome of visual storytelling. What I'm talking about in this video isn't how to do it. It is the what and why. This is the overall artistic conception of putting images together. If you have a good montage and you are able to sequence your images perfectly, flowing from one to the other, the audience can just from that extrapolate what you were trying to tell. That is visual storytelling, and that is what movies are all about. It's kind of like reading the Elithiometer and the Golden Compass. Great book series. Show is pretty cool. Didn't finish the show though. The Golden Compass in it has got a series of images. This one character is able to determine how the images sequence together to create a story. That's exactly what montage editing does. The thing that got me thinking about this recently was Dune Part 1 coming out. Very interesting in the beginning when you have Paul sticking his hand in a box. And then while he sticks his hand in the box, he starts making faces. Cool. And then you see a flash of fire. Yeah. So what that means is Paul, his hand is burning. That's what you're supposed to determine, right? Now, why this works, but it's called the Kuleshov Effect. The Kuleshov Effect was part of a psychological experiment that then the Russians took and transcribed over to their film and editing techniques. The exercise is you have a series of seemingly random images displayed to multiple people. You can have a picture of a bowl of soup, image of a face, and that bowl of soup again. And then you can have a picture of a coffin, the face, and the coffin again. Or you have a picture of a beautiful woman, the face, the beautiful woman again. The first and last images are different in each of these examples. However, that central image, the face, is the exact same every time. So what that means is, what does that face express to the audience? So the audience said, oh, that face is hungry. That face is sad. That face is in love. It's the same face every time. It means that you took two images that don't actually relate to each other, and now the audience does a little bit of work, and they tell the story for you. Anywho, in an example of Russians doing this, really good movie, horrible feeling afterwards. Come and see. There's an image of a plane that repeatedly appears, and you are supposed to extrapolate as the viewer, oh, what does that plane mean? This taps into both audio and visual learning. People don't really like it nowadays because it means you have to think while you're watching a movie, and people don't like doing that much anymore, but it creates a very compelling story. What US Montage does is it puts together similar images to extend the idea of something, i.e. Rocky is not creating a second story by putting together two unrelated images. It's just emphasizing the thing that they're already showing. There are other ways to do this, like Up in the opening montage. Training and action montages a lot of times are not utilizing the Kuleshov effect. I'm not going to get to the meat and potatoes of it here. Try doing it yourself, right? You come up with a story for it, create what is called an animatic. Take a series of still images, piece them together the way you think the story's going to be, and show it to your friends and see if they can figure out if that's the story that you wanted to tell. If they say something else, that's too bad. That's getting into a whole nother topic though. We'll get to that later about the conversation between the creator and the viewer, and that is art. So you're definitely going to want to go find another YouTube video on how to do this. Vish? Cool. Good job for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave a comment what you think the story was for the animatic I tossed up there. There will be more on the way.